I'll tell you something. I have an Xbox 360, and I have a very stressful day today. So I want to, I sit down, get the stress off me by playing the game of War of Tanks. I turn the console on, then I find out that they've gone and changed the whole game. Microsoft went and changed all the program parameters of the whole game. So you have to buy a gold membership, and you have to buy, I forget membership. Then you got a group with other people play it, and this is not right, I like playing the game, and I get my stress off by blowing things up that way. But unfortunately, then the controller wore, and then I couldn't have all kind of issues with my controller because it's so worn out. The hand control is so worn out on it. Of course, my Blu-ray player don't work anymore on either. So, it's having a lot of issues with it. And HDMI ports don't work proper too. So, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Middle of pandemic and everything locked. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to, tomorrow, maybe I make a phone call to Microsoft, the Red Wing, Washington about it, and I'm going to say, look, this is situation. Ontario's in lockdown. I can't just run down to gaming store and buy a new console to replace the worn out one, and I don't have a lot of money to do it. I guess I don't have money to do it. Sometimes, like I love my one game, War of Tanks, and I love to play it. But, because I got worn out controller, it's been very difficult for me to play it. And finally controller quit working altogether now because it wore out. The buttons are worn out for playing. I played a game of Tank for hours and hours and hours sometimes. And my God, I played it so many times, unbelievable. But he gone and they made it impossible to play it because it's still worn out. You try to hit the fire button, they don't do anything. You try to move a tank left or right, you can't do that. And you got to, and it's like, wow. You try to do that, and then you can't do it, and you get in line of fire, and then you get yourself blown up because, what, I really don't like the way they done it, and I big complaint. And I heard too, that then when I try to get an Xbox Gold card, when I try to put it in there, I got all kinds of pop ads popping up on my screen. And it wasn't Xbox, I was saying that buy a Gold card up, buy another up, buy another up, all different prices. Some in euros, some in francs. I know, freaking popping up like crazy. And then all of a sudden, I went to go put the number in, and somehow I didn't need, at that time I was so freaking frustrated, And then when I tried to get the number into try to get an Xbox screen, finally try to clear this pop ad, then all of a sudden the console that shut us off all came back on to the login screen, and when I do the console, it wouldn't let me log in. Now, from that too, for Microsoft. But then I get this thing that's really, then there's another pop ad comes up saying, your computer has been affected by a Microsoft virus, call toll-free number. Well, that tells me my Xbox got hit with a virus. Vastly, that nasty fucking one out of the nasty sign virus that even, Bill Bannon, a Microsoft tech support scam, have told you many times about it. So this, any guys impersonating Microsoft, that's no fucking fun. I'm so pissed off about that. I'm not going to phone Microsoft. I'm not going to phone that number. I got the real number here. I know real number, but I'll phone them up. I'll contact me. Hey, look, this has been happening Xbox Ones because my console even Blu-ray doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to beg you a little bit, say, well, here's the situation. My console has a worn out controller, the Blu-ray DVD, and the 18i port never worked proper on it. So that it never worked right half the time. The controller worn out on it, and the basically the console, it's I played it so long, I wore the console out. I'm going to try to talk him into to get me, I'd rather get a brand spanking new one, but I can't afford to get out because we've been in lockdown. I can't walk out to video gaming, so I get one like maybe, I don't know what, and I can't walk out to the video store to buy another console because they're in lockdown. So that's not considered essential service. I can say that to Microsoft. It's really annoying me because I want to play with Tank. I never play it. I've not been able to play it since, since then. I just frustrated. And I was wondering if you could, I said, well, I wonder if you could help me, this. What about, because I like my war tank, what about send me a brand spanking new console, like a newest model we have, 1 terabyte, or not Xbox One, brand new one with the 1 terabyte and all that, brand new one out, with it up to today's, with what it have for today, with better security software in it, and what this one have current. And I'm glad he set up a new Xbox account, and then get and all that, and clean and that too, and maybe and then I will try it, and ask you if you want that one back. I'm glad he ship it that Xbox One console back to you too as one. Oh, but I see that on the phone. See, you want it back or not? Yep. I say that was 1 year membership, 1 year Xbox Gold membership on top of that. See what I'm talking about? With a 2-year membership that we could, and one war tank with a product code that I can just type in, and the voucher, and that's where war tank be downloaded onto it, and I can play it as much as I want without not having anybody else that has to play it. It's ridiculous. I don't like the way you set it up. I don't like the way Microsoft set that up. That really pissed me off because, I like playing the game. I love it, but I can't. But when the way they did it, making you buy a membership, well, then having my console hacked when I try to put a membership card in, well, that is no good. And then they put a fake password screen. It didn't look like Microsoft at all. And then I didn't dare type my password because that was a hack. Again, I mean, I had my Xbox One console hacked 4 freaking times to a point, and this time, this is last. I mean, I don't think how could you? And then this time I get a message up telling me my computer infected with a virus, automated message on a red screen, on a pop, and it was telling me to tell me, oh my God, message, call this toll-free number up. I know, when I saw that, I said, Microsoft don't contact me. So I'm going to contact Microsoft Xbox support tomorrow. I'm going to say, look, this is what's been happening with Xbox. It's happening every freaking time when I go play game of war tank. I have that freaking thing come up. I tried every way to get rid of it. I even had to reset the console twice, clean it out, and reinstall my freaking game tag in. And then about 2 days later, the next day, go play it back on again. Same fucking thing. It didn't this has been really nuisance. I get another freaking pop-up saying this. If you pay for $1,000, you can get the vaccine. You notice on pop-up, your account's up in effect with COVID-19. You don't have to pay enough money to get rid of infection. This is stupid. Stupid, because, but, because using, so what I'm saying is, I'm going to talk to Microsoft. I'm going to beg him to sue him for this, my new console. You know, I'm going to beg him about getting a brand new Xbox console for him. I'm going to sort of beg him for it. I say, well, you know, this Blu-ray doesn't work, and 89 port. I had this console over 5 years, over 10 years, and it was just about. And I love my war tanks that worn out, and I want to play it. I can't. I say, because of lockdown, I can't get the video gaming store to get one. Because of lockdown, so I mean, so I'm gonna ask Michael, can you help me, you know, with this? How about you ship me a console from your brand new 2021 Xbox console to my house, and so I can go back with a nice Xbox game card in there, with an Xbox with full 1 year Game Pass on top of the promo pass in that, and just ship it right to my door. Would it be nice enough to do that? I'm gonna say and explain that to him, because I can't get gaming stores because of COVID-19, and I didn't want to know if I'm willing. I even saw it. If you send a 2021 Xbox, this year model, you know, I told him I would put it on my YouTube channel. I'd say, look, I do an unboxing video on YouTube just for you, for Microsoft. And I even tell my YouTube to SCU 1087. SCU 1047 is my YouTube, my Gmail, and Gmail.com. So they can in this way, Microsoft, and when I receive it, I can open it, unbox it, show everybody on YouTube what is in it, and then something like that. I'll gladly do that for you. But who do I talk to? Microsoft about that when I do phone more. In Red Ring Rock, I got the phone number right here, and I know what it is. Yeah, I know. I got Xbox's phone number there, anyways. Well, I'm gonna pause the camera here. Anyways, got Xbox's number right here. This is Xbox phone number right here on the phone. Now, if you're wondering there, they've been a scammer, and that's it. I'm going to bug them about it. I'm going to say for bugging the ear and see if I can do it or not. I heard they've done it before to some people, but I just get to the point where I just want to play my war tanks and not be harassed by nuisance fucking things that, like, having it, you know, set up in a way that makes it impossible to play. Having a controller and that it works right, trying to play a game that I can't. And I never could play it good because I got so frustrated with the damn controller, unbelievable. And the Blu-ray player kept working on me too, so I'm not happy. But I ain't gonna fit another 89 port it back, and we're gonna make it work all the time. And this counter worn out, and I'm gonna say Microsoft on the phone, and it worked right, had been programmed for a year, and I'm not putting any more money into it. And I can say, well, because of lockdown, I can't get out to get one, blah, blah. I can see what happened. Then we can beg him to send me a new console now. Okay, blog over.